Hey you guys, it's Josh Vision. I'm here today to bring to you my Dragon Ball Super episode 88 review. So I thought the episode was actually pretty good. I think it's arguably one of the top three, top five episodes so far in Dragon Ball Super. It definitely goes along the ranks of I believe when Kaioken times ten plus Super Saiyan Blue, the first episode we see Goku Black. So yeah. Actually yeah, three so far. I'll probably change my mind later in the day when I do my next video. But essentially, this episode is all about Gohan and Piccolo. We have Piccolo pretty much training Gohan. We see in the beginning that Piccolo tells Gohan that Goku actually spoke with him beforehand. I believe before the little Zen exhibition match that happened when Blue faced Basil, Gohan faced Lavender, and Goku Bergamo, then eventually Topo. So Goku tells Piccolo that Gohan did all right, but compared to his original power, Gohan should have done a lot better. So Piccolo accepts Goku's sorry, invitation to join in the Tournament of Power. He's thrilled about veterans fighting for the continuation of the existence of the universe. And he also promises to Goku that he will get Gohan in fighting shape. So pretty much we see Gohan turn Super Saiyan and Piccolo just handles him. One punch, Gohan is like kind of shocked, but Gohan's like more. And keep in mind, as we know, Piccolo, his training is basically like added weight. So definitely Piccolo isn't taking the fight seriously at this point. So later on, and also to keep in mind, we have to sort of remember the fact that the landscape is very similar to when Gohan and Piccolo first trained, I believe, after the Raditz saga, the Raditz attack, when Piccolo took Gohan to train for a year to prepare him for the Saiyans, aka Vegeta and Nappa, and all that. So Piccolo says some interesting things to Gohan because Gohan keeps saying, "I have to get stronger. I have to protect everyone." And Piccolo's like, you know what? There's no problem with trying to gain strength to protect everyone, but if you keep obsessing over it, if you keep focusing in on that particular viewpoint, it starts to narrow a bit, and it affects your fighting ability to the point it overcompensates, and you lose because you're so focused, obsessed about protecting instead of just looking at the battle strategically and just going from that. Not every fight is guaranteed. You have to literally just focus on the present moment of the battle in order to increase the chances of winning. So after that, Gohan gets it. We see Piccolo fly away. Gohan. Later scene, we see Gohan and Piccolo going at it. Gohan finally turns Super Saiyan 2, and Piccolo's like, okay, I can take you serious now. And he says, you know what, you are powerful, it's true, but I found your weakness. So they're going at it. Piccolo powers up. He finally takes his weighted clothing off. It seems as though Gohan has the advantage a little bit, but then Piccolo does something that splits the mountains, catches Gohan off guard. Piccolo said, I told you this is serious. And he stretches his arms and basically chokes the fuck out of Gohan. So once again, Piccolo has to sort of bring Gohan back to life by using the key ball to put the breathing back into him, all that stuff. And reminds Gohan that this is the same problem that Gohan has had in the sense that when he's very strong, when he's very powerful, he gets arrogant, he gets condescending, and he always lets his guard down. In this particular episode, it showed the Majin Buu, Super Buu. When he fought Super Buu, when he just became Mystic, when he couldn't end the fight whenever he wanted to, but he just toyed with him. And then that eventually led to Blue Tanks, Piccolo's mind, that whooped his tail, and then you could just also mention the Cell saga, when Gohan also could have destroyed Cell whenever he wanted to, but he wanted to make him suffer a bit. And then, with Cell getting fat once he lost 18, the self-destructive technique, I believe, that led to Goku dying and all that. So, yeah. So, it was a really awesome moment when Gohan, was trying to find the real him, as Piccolo was saying. Go find the real you. And when he went Mystic, it was awesome. The fucking clouds parted. And glitter was going down that shit. Even Piccolo was like, so Gohan's like, you know what, Piccolo, I'm gonna take you serious now. You know, I got everything under control. So Gohan takes out all the clones of Piccolo, and then he chops his fucking arm off. It was, I was like, wow, I knew you were back, Gohan, but damn, his arm. So at first you would think that Piccolo would be done. I think Gohan assumed the same thing, but Piccolo wasn't. His arm shot a key ball right at Gohan, and it struck Gohan. Gohan was like, ah, you know. And Piccolo was like, you know what? Once again, you let your guard down. You probably inherited that from your father. Yet another mistake I told you about. When you're arrogant, you have a lot of power. You have a lot of power. You get arrogant, and you tend to let your guard down. But we'll work on that. Also, later in the night, once again, I think it was another homage to back when Gohan and Piccolo was training when Gohan was younger. We see the very dragon whose tail Gohan cut off, you know, in order for him to eat, I believe. And they were talking about, Gohan was saying along the lines of we should work on some tag team moves for the tournament. And Piccolo, and he was also thanking Piccolo for the training. Piccolo was like, say, you know what? The training isn't over, Gohan. We still have plenty of time to go. And also, I should mention the fact that they have 2 sensu beans. Piccolo also said that they weren't going to use it until they pretty much was damn near dead, essentially, or tired as crap. So he also mentions that he believed Gohan, despite unlocking his ultimate potential, you know, his mystic form, he'd get much, much stronger. A few things, you know, that also helped in this episode was that we meet Kaba's squad leader, or former squad leader, Renzo. And Renzo can't fight anymore. He has a bum leg or ankle. And Kabe tells him the whole thing about this big 80-man battle royal. He talks about how Hit is strong, but he doesn't think he can take on 70 other people and all that, and that he really needs him. You know, the captain, the Sadala defense unit, or damn, lost it a lot. But Sadala, you know, pretty much defense unit. And Renzo says, you know what, I can't do it, but my sister definitely can be my replacement. And even though she may look like a punk, she has plenty of potential. Thusly, we see this girl with wild hair, Broly-like hair, I might add, you said black, obviously. And she's eating food like a typical Saiyan. So pretty much that's all I have for my review of this episode. The episode was great. I enjoyed Gohan's transformation and just the process for him to get to that transformation. Because once again, it's sort of like, as we've seen in the series so far, we always get little hints of Gohan, you know, returning back to prominence, but something always tended to happen, him slacking off and all that. But we finally understand now with him that it was never a physical issue. It was just the fact that he always had the power. It was just the mental. And once he got over the mental obstacles, the mental divisions, his power was always there. It was just a process of just bringing it out, letting it all out, you know, like a reminder and all that stuff. So thank you guys for watching this video. Like the video if you can. Subscribe to my channel. Write some comments down below if you want me to do more videos like this. Once again, Josh Vision, adios.